friends, last period we see the modes of vibration of the stretched string. The string will be vibrate in different ways with different frequencies. These different ways through which string can vibrate with different frequencies is known as modes of vibration of stretched string. And in the modes of vibration of the stretched string, the fundamental frequency of the string is found to be n is equal to 1 upon 2l under root of t by m. From this equation of the fundamental frequency, we have to state the three laws of vibration of stretched string. We have to see the three laws of vibration of stretched string. Of this, the first law is known as law of length. From this equation, we can write the fundamental frequency of vibration of a stretched string is inversely proportional to the vibrating length of the string when tension applied to the string and the mass per unit length of the string is kept constant, that is n is inversely proportional to vibrating length of the string where t and m is equal to constant. This is the first law of vibrating string. Means law of length or the first law of vibrating string is defined as, or it is stated as, the fundamental frequency of vibration of a stretched string is inversely proportional to the vibrating length of a string if tension applied to the string and mass per unit length of the string is kept constant, or from this equation we can write n into l is constant. This product is constant, n into l is equal to constant. This is the law of length of the vibrating string. Now we have to see the second law, and that second law is known as law of tension. From this equation, it is clear that the fundamental frequency of vibration is directly proportional to square root of the tension applied to the string if the vibrating length and mass per unit length, that is linear density, is kept constant. This is the second law, or from this we can write n is directly proportional to square root of tension. N is directly proportional to square root of tension when length, if length and mass per unit length is kept constant. This is the second law of vibrating string known as law of tension. That is, law of tension can be stated as the fundamental frequency of vibration is directly proportional to square root of the tension applied to the string if the vibrating length and mass per unit length of the string is kept constant. This is the second law. Now to see the third law, that is law of linear density. From this equation, it is clear that the fundamental frequency of vibration of a string is inversely proportional to the square root of the linear density, inversely proportional to the mass per unit length of a string if tension applied to the string and vibrating length of the string is kept constant. That means we can write n is inversely proportional to square root of mass per unit length, or n is inversely proportional to square root of linear density. Means this third law, that is law of linear density, can be stated as the fundamental frequency of vibration of a stretched string is inversely proportional to square root of linear density if vibrating length and tension applied to the string is kept constant. These are associated with the vibrating string. But from the third law, that is law of linear density, we can also state again two laws. From this equation we can write N. N is inversely proportional to square root of mass per unit length. That is mass per unit length, capital M. Mass per unit length. But we know that density rho is equal to mass upon volume. From this equation, the value of mass M is equal to rho into V. This implies M is equal to rho into V. Or from this equation we can write where volume of the string, that is pi r square, that is cross sectional area multiplied by the length, or we can write capital M is equal to rho into pi r square L into L. This is the volume. Rho into pi r square means area. Area multiplied by length is the volume of the string. Or from this equation we get where M is equal to rho into pi r square L. L and L get cancelled. We can write N is inversely proportional to. N is inversely proportional to under root of rho into pi r square. Or we can write the fundamental frequency of vibration of a string is inversely proportional to square root of density, and we can write fundamental frequency of vibration of a string is inversely proportional to radius of the wire string. That is, we can write N is inversely proportional to square root of density and N is inversely proportional to 1 upon R. That means these are two more laws. Means fundamental frequency of vibration is inversely proportional to square root of the density of the wire, and N is inversely proportional to radius of the wire or stretched string. These are the laws associated with the wire, that is law of length, law of tension and law of linear density.